For the past week, the presidential campaign has been consumed by allegations of sexual assault and inappropriate sexual contact. And the women coming forward to share their stories find themselves and their motives and their truthfulness a matter of public debate. The court of public opinion is not an actual court, but in times like this, we are all asked to serve on something of a jury. Whom do we believe? And do we let our politics affect those judgments?
These events never, ever happened, and the people that said them meekly fully understand. You take a look at these people, you study these people, and you'll understand also.
Multiple women have come forward to say that the Donald Trump we heard on that 2005 Access Hollywood videotape.
When you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything.
Was accurately describing his own behavior.
The person on my right, who unbeknownst to me at that time was Donald Trump, put their hand up my skirt. He did touch my vagina through my underwear.
I was wearing a skirt, and his hand started going towards my knee and up my skirt.
He then grabbed my shoulder and began kissing me again very aggressively and placed his hand on my breast.
All of which has prompted something of a national conversation about men, especially in positions of power, making unwanted advances and unwanted physical contact with women. But as noted in the New York Times over the weekend, quote, issues in Hillary Clinton's past leave her muted in furor over Donald Trump. The first major party female presidential nominee has been pretty quiet in this important conversation. A stolen email published by WikiLeaks in recent days sheds light onto why that might be. Earlier this year, an attorney for the Clintons, David Kendall, emailed Hillary Clinton's campaign chair with information to discredit one of Bill Clinton's past accusers, Juanita Broaddrick, who says that in 1978, then Arkansas Attorney General Bill Clinton raped her, first telling her story in 1999 to NBC News.
I told him, please don't. He was such a different person at that moment. He was just a vicious, awful person.
Former President Bill Clinton has been denying that charge for decades. Broaddrick has come forward, however, in recent days, even appearing at the second presidential debate as a guest of Donald Trump's. And just as Trump's accusers now cite his denial at that debate that he ever forced himself on women.
No, I have not.
As their reason for coming forward.
And he said no. And I literally wanted to throw something at the TV or punch my hand in the TV.
Broaddrick says it was a tweet from Hillary Clinton declaring, quote, every survivor of sexual assault deserves to be heard, believed, and supported that convinced her months ago to come forward.
I would still be in the woodwork had Hillary Clinton not tweeted what she did. I had to answer her. How dare she tweet something like that after what she did to me 38 years ago? How dare her?
The charge is against Bill Clinton, of course, not Hillary, but Broaddrick says Hillary Clinton is also culpable. She says not long after the alleged rape, Hillary Clinton thanked her, quote, for everything she does for Bill.
She jerked me back to her where there wasn't 2 or 3 inches between our faces. And her voice changed. It was very angry. Her look changed. It was very angry. And she said to me, do you understand everything you do? And that frightened me.
Clinton attorney Kendall, in his email this year to the Clinton campaign, noted that Broaddrick had previously sworn under oath that Bill Clinton had not assaulted her and only later changed her story. Broaddrick says that's because initially she just wanted it all to go away.
I was not going to allow these people to force me out. And so I did. I very foolishly say it didn't happen.
Without question, Bill Clinton's lawyer and his team made efforts to discredit Broaddrick, just as Donald Trump and his campaign today tried to discredit his accusers. Trump going so far as to suggest some of his accusers are not attractive enough for him to grope.
You take a look at her words. You tell me what you think. I don't think so.
Who are we supposed to believe? Can you believe one set of accusers and not the other? Several women have emerged with allegations of Donald Trump sexually assaulting them, sexually harassing them, etc. The Trump response, the Trump campaign response, and the candidate response has been to say that these women are liars. And I wonder what you think about that, if that makes you uncomfortable at all.
Jake, I don't have an educated answer for that because I've not read about these women. If these accounts are true, yeah. If any possibility of these accounts being true, then I express my sympathy to the women that, that anything might have happened to. But I just don't know. I have no idea.
At the end of the day, it's up to you to decide.